Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are going to be getting back into Horizon Forbidden West. If you're only interested in watching the main missions, they will be time-stamped in the comments down below after the stream has ended. Obligatory repetitive apology for the quality of my stream. My PlayStation is old, and she does her best. You do you, girl. You got this. We are going to head over here to Karoof Salvage to start off with, just to start kind of getting the map a little bit more open because our main mission is all the way down here, and that's a lot of map that's covered up. So we're going to see if we can't find a tall neck and clear out some of these missions as well. Keep moving that way. Also, we can fly. Got the shield wing.
This must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
Our armor's gotta make all other armors look like rusted buckets of scrap. You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation.
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
I'm counting on you, Aloy.
Alright, so we have our very first salvage contract. There's going to be a lot of these. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. There's quite a few salvage areas scattered around the map in order to do this Karoof Salvage Unlimited contest thing. Each salvager is going to request that I hunt between 3 to 6 machines. He's given us the shell walkers to start with, but when we bring him back the pieces, he's going to send us to get something else. And then something else. And then most likely one more thing. So, a lot of that...
Better stay alert.
A lot of that is going to most likely be done off screen, there's probably a good chance that we'll catch a few of the machines that we need and get the stuff we need so we can make deliveries and stuff on screen.
I might
But a
review
majority
that contract before going on the hunt.
of the actual hunting itself will most likely be done off screen because there's going to be a lot of it. I will, however, make sure to turn in the entirety of whatever we need on screen and make sure that whenever we do finish the actual, well, everything and get all the salvage contracts fulfilled, to show on screen what you get out of that. We're going to head over there to figure out what was going on with those bristlebacks in the dawn. Bristlebacks that Regala and her people were riding. Well, this all looks suspicious.
Some kind of outpost. With pens. That might be where Regala's keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I could scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them. Could fry that machine with shock ammo.
Doesn't look like there's too many rebels. We might be able to do a majority of this stealthily, but I do think at some point we're going to have to reveal ourselves.
Should be getting our order.
For now, though.
You see that too?
I'm in.
I need help!
Oh, well, there goes my stealth because I got caught.
This place before I can look around.
What did I learn?
You okay?
Victory for Regala!
He's in trouble!
Ooh, okay. Alright, so what did we learn? Don't get cocky. Try to move in stealthily this time. Yeah, don't do that again.
Now.
Why did we have to stay behind to guard tame machines? We should be out there fighting.
Someone needs to keep an eye on them. Regala will run us through if we lose any more.
It wasn't our fault. The ground opened up out of nowhere.
Huh. See if she cares for that excuse.
that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better
Well,
check
that
in
went
that
much
cave.
better. We're gonna do our
Is on
looting
me.
first. Such dramatic music.
The drawbridge. Might be my way across. Well, that's one half of the bridge. But how to drop the other side? Scanning the bridge with my focus might show me something. There. Bridge is down. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. What if Ulvin's explosives created the sinkhole? I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
We'll turn that in at another time. In the meantime, you can't just show us this giant sinkhole and not expect us to like look around it.
The wing's holding up.
Doesn't look to be anything else. Alright, where's that grapple point? Alright, let's just, I guess keep looking for more of Regala's rebels. Can I pop out this gate? Yes. What is that? Sky Drifter. It's a Firebird.
It looks like the rebels have a camp in addition to those machine pens. I should see what they're up to. They've got riders patrolling the area. Better be careful.
Do you think we can take out the riders without alerting the camp, or should we just go and move closer to the camp? Let's move closer to the camp.
Shock ammo would come in handy. I bet I can climb that wall there. Maybe find a way into the camp. Made it. If I want to figure out what's going on here, I need to find whoever's in charge.
Our first bandit camp, guys. I miss Neil. I wonder what he's up to nowadays. There's prisoners over there.
Blaze. And just a short ride from the Karja border. There's enough here to take out half of Bear Light. Unless...
We take it out first.
Whoa.
Oh, sounds like they found my traps. Unfortunate for them.
They must have run off.
So some of these guys have helmets. Some of these guys don't. The ones that don't, you're taken out very quickly. The ones that do, need to be more careful with. Because a single headshot will only pop off their helmet. Well, that's just rude. I'm totally making that shot.
No sign of the enemy yet.
She's wearing a helmet. Let's try to move in a bit more. Hopefully there's places for us to hide.
It'll bring us victory.
What's that?
You didn't, no, you didn't say.
Prisoner. Oseram, I think.
Yeah, we'll take care of him in a second.
This is where I saw something.
No sign of anyone here.
The killer might still be around.
We've got trouble.
There!
I don't have fire ammo, but I have these. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
That's all of them. Now I need to find whoever's in charge. If they're planning an attack on Barren Light, it's gotta be stopped.
Nobody noticed that? Did you maybe notice it, or are you just doing your rounds?
There!
Hey, I'm here to help. Stay low and follow my lead.
You got it.
Just forget you saw anything.
Pull that bridge in!
Did you see that?
This is where I saw something.
I think we might have reached that point where we just need to start fighting to clear them out. Unless I can just get really lucky. Oh shoot, I missed him. There goes my luck.
Stop right there!
Another day, another boring.
The prisoner.
Damn it, she's back. I need everyone on alert.
I think she's here!
I'll understand when she makes it go.
No better time, I guess.
Stop
Oh,
there! They've
right
got
in the ass.
nothing on
Unfortunate
us.
for you.
Hey! Get over there and help!
No! Got one of ours in my sight! We do not forgive! Show your face!
Forward, you slag! You're down here with the rest of us!
All you want.
How are we doing? Sneaky!
Knock off their arms! We have a man down! Have a taste of this!
Okay, so I start here.
She must think we're stupid.
Careful! She might be planning something.
There's too many tracks around here! I know this area better than you!
You clearly don't. Anyways,
Still suspicious.
just got him left. Looks like he's got some pretty heavy duty armor on as well as possibly a shield. I'm certain that my silent strike will not be enough to kill him, maybe if we are able to get to him silently. But maybe I can do some damage to him. If I can get his attention, of course. Come here, baby. Come a little bit closer. Let me whisper in your ear.
I think one of these structures is a command center.
Meet my blade!
Shoot! Oh, so much for hiding. No! No, you get caught. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. There we go. Yes, distract a Mosaran prisoner. Very good.
Show
You're
courage
useful.
and fight me.
You're useful.
Go for the heads! Are you hiding in that grass?
No. Why would you even assume such a thing about me? Hi.
There's more of us on the way, you know.
I don't think there is.
Formation!
Let's see what
That's
you were
what I
planning on
Ooh.
doing with all that
Thanks for the help,
blaze.
Red.
Thank you for the help. You were awesome. Heck yeah. We did it! We're gonna have lots of looting opportunities.
I'll need these later, for sure.
What we got here? Karja Blaze on. We got an outfit. Neat. Let me make sure I grab all the loot. Okay.
Loyal to Noct, hear me. I was told a soldier from this camp goaded one of the sons of Prometheus into an altercation. You would do well to remember that our allies are responsible for providing the machines that we shall ride to glory. The next fool who interferes with them will be eviscerated and left in the desert for carrion. There will be no second warning. Will that be sufficient?
Yeah, that should prevent your people from butting heads with mine. You have my thanks, Regala.
May our pact lead to victory.
So Regala's not working alone. These sons of Prometheus gave her the ability to override machines. They've been accumulating blaze. And from what I saw out there, enough to blow up something big. A map of the Daunt. Tracking movement in and out of Barren Light. With emphasis on the fort's weak points. They're gonna blow up Barren Light. Make a hole big enough to fit an entire army. So Regala plans on invading the Sundom. At least when she gets an army big enough to do it. Good thing I blew up all that blaze. Barren Light should be safe. For now.
Alright. That is our first bandit camp completed. We really need to find a tall neck.
Here I come! I should keep an eye out for more of these rebel camps. Stop them from stirring up trouble. I need to find out more about these sons of Prometheus. Stop them from helping the rebels slaughter their own people. Not to mention the Karja. A lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones. They gave everything they had to slow down the Pharaoh swarm. To buy Zero Dawn time. No pass. Just gonna keep it low and quiet. To knock rebels. They're trying to corner those Oseram.
I'm gonna need... Shooter!
Dang, get him. Alright.
There goes your strength. There! Give them cover!
Oops. Sorry, buddy.
If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about this enact the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through the stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though, we head straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
So there's something...
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
Oh.
Looks like this door's
locked. There's something in here.
Maybe there's another way in.
That's worth getting to.
Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
But by the sounds of it, I don't think we can actually get into it ourselves yet. They said that it was full of weird red crystals, which we've come across before, and are currently unable to do anything with. It's marked on our map now, so we have it. We can come back. Do a quick... You don't need to be repaired, you're fine. You're not even sparking yet. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We're gonna go this way, and I think there's a tall neck in this area, maybe, hopefully, kinda, sorta. We'll see. Gotta keep... The only way to know is to keep moving forward. That's why I do a lot of swinging around and looking around as I ride. To try to spot anything of interest. Like that building over there. That looks kind of interesting.
Looks like someone's been digging up the ruins in this area.
We're gonna leave you here. We can call you from somewhere else. We can call you from anywhere else. Anybody have a fear of being underwater? I actually love being underwater, but I do have a fear of man-made things under the water that aren't supposed to be there. So like buildings, planes, sometimes sunken ships, but not always, because ships are technically supposed to be in the water. Submarines, like sunken submarines, those don't bother me. They're supposed to be in the water. But things that aren't supposed to belong in water originally, if I see them, my blood runs cold and I get really stiff and panicky, even in games. Playing Fallout 4, going in the water in Fallout 4, and the amount of cars and planes and tanks that are sunk in the deep, murky waters freaks me the hell out. Freaks me out beyond anything else. I can't do it. Love water, love swimming, love exploring. I want to be a mermaid. For real, for real. I want to be a mermaid. I want to get a mermaid tail, I want to be a mermaid. But I truly and deeply fear man-made things that are not supposed to be in the water. Just like how I fear man-made heights. I can climb cliffs, I can climb trees, I love mountains, but I can't go up a flight of a 2-story building. I can't look down from the balcony of a 3-story building. Anything higher than that, I'm shaking the whole time. It's too much. Isn't that odd how our bodies are like that, how our brains are like that? What the heck is this thing? How there are some things that we can fear, and there are some things that our brains are just like, this isn't a big deal, why would we worry about this? And when it comes to man-made versus natural heights, that's one of those fears that's always... Please don't notice me, sir. That's one of those fears that's always just been weird to me, because how can I fear the heights of a building, but not the heights of a cliff much taller than the building itself? You know? I don't know. Brains are weird. My brain is weird. We might have to come back to this. I don't want to bother with big guy here. He's super cool. He's just minding his own business. Doing whatever it is that Thunderjaws do. What do Thunderjaws do? We learn from Zero Dawn that the machines that are made have purposes. They help take care of the land and stuff like that. What do Thunderjaws do?
It's some kind of drone. Is it watching over this area? Might have some useful data. But how to get up there?
We're gonna do the hop, skippity jumps like we did Horizon Zero Dawn, because even if they say you can't get up here, guess what? We can. Oh, we need over there. I'm hoping if I just move quickly enough that I can get out of his eye line.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
Can I jump from here, or can I go somewhere else? Let's see, where is it? Where'd it go? There you are. I think I can make that jump. I can if she won't grab it, though. It's okay, we'll get it next time. Just be patient. Oh, is the Thunderjaw coming back around? Oh, yes it is. Okay, we're gonna... I don't want to have to wait for it to come all the way back around. Take the risk.
Taking you with me!
Take the risk. It's fine. You won't notice, it's fine.
Okay, gotta grab the drone's data.
Heck yeah. Okay. Let's check where we are. Okay, so we have a survey drone for No Man's Land. Yeah, we're gonna pop right up over there. Yeah, don't notice me, don't notice me. I didn't wait long enough for him to keep moving. It's fine though. I may have stubby little legs, but I can run faster than him. So long as I get a head start. Ooh. Bean
This tastes as
stem.
good as it looks.
That'll be good in a meal. Has this cave always been here? Oh, okay. I remember where it says. Back to the hunt.
Pretty sure that's the passage Laren's contract mentioned.
Nice.
I should make sure I have my facts straight. Give the contract a quick read. Shellwalkers use this passage regularly, and Laren wants their plating. I just need to wait them out at his camp. Might be a good idea to place some traps on the road first. Catch the convoy by surprise.
Okay, where's the salvage contract? It's in a data point. There it is. Hunter will eliminate at least one shell walker. Any other salvage gathers payment. So pretty much, get the stuff, don't die. And I didn't mean to rest the camp.
Convoy. It's here.
But we did, so there it is. Oh. I'm gonna assume we still have some time to lay out some traps. Yeah, we do, because these are shell walkers. I don't really have that many traps. Need to make some more. And I can only place 2. That's right. While we wait.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Oh, poor buddy. I think I could take out the other burrower so it doesn't get the other trap without being noticed. Not if I miss it. Or run out of ammo, apparently. Don't do that. Well, there went my other trap. It's fine. I can get it on my own.
Okay, steady my breath. Think about what's next. There's only one shellwalker with him.
There we go. Don't do it. Yeah, I did it. Are you just gonna run away? think you're supposed to do that. Technically, we only needed the Shell Walker crate. That's what it was calling for in the thing. But, considering that it's not going away, we are going to have to take it down. Come here, buddy. Don't be scared. I forget how fast I can jump.
Hold on here. I should salvage what I can and leave the plating for Laren's crew. That's plenty of salvage for me.
Very nice. We'll return that to him at another time. We are going to keep on keeping on first.
Easy there.
I don't think we need to upgrade anything, but it doesn't hurt to check. Because I don't use these weapons. Oh yeah, we got that Carja Blaze on. Useful for laying traps. Nice. That's kind of cute. And let's re-up our stash. I believe we're heading right for that big metal devil. I believe I see some scaffolding on it. Looks like Silence handiwork.
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
I might have to leave you here, buddy. Sorry. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot to explore down there. Wonder what I could find.
You'll find death because you can't hold your breath that long.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Try reboot. But entities will still fail.
Back to them. that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. But I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Might be worth looking around more first.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. Once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
Alright then, Silence. Nearm. Oh, I missed my Nearm. Nearm.
It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted. It looks like Silence put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Day 1. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious, and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts of coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none so more than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. Day 6. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet, the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could possibly have transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity, capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps? But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced. Unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive effects come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback to corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be a little left. No matter. The data I've extracted and will continue to extract is worth any price. As long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself. Astonishing and terrifying, even to me. With it, the seeds of my plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished. With a little help, of course. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with Destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian, nor learned of my ruse. But she will. It's only a matter of time. And then the pieces will begin to fall into place.
Well, I better see where this trail leads. here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? Now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull. I've been made.
We're gonna be ignoring these machines. They can shove it. Especially considering that they're glint hawks, and I can't stand fighting them. Oh. Don't be rude. Special gear required to clear. Duly noted.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west?
What's a merchant doing in the middle of nowhere?
No matter. I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Steady.
I think we're pretty much good, but we can sell all these resources while we're here. Nice. Do a quick near.
Silence must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him? Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn? Come on, Hades. You still in there? Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the AI come to destroy me?
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Silence questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error, memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. What did silence do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error, memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the Spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Silence went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Silence asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes. Data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware, I see. So, All those times I called, you could have just answered. But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
You're gonna give me answers.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were, anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system. Save life on Earth. In there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soda. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
In luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. if you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts. Those machines should have the parts I need for the igniter. I should scan one of them. My focus can show me where the part is. Okay, now where's its power cell? That'll help. I'll have to detach it before the machine goes down. I can refill my patch with these later. There goes the part. Gotta pick it up. Be ready. Okay, got the parts for the igniter. Now I just need to build this thing.
There's a workbench near the entrance to the facility.
From your time tinkering with Hades?
Tinkering? More like extracting invaluable data.
There. Should be able to use this to blow up that fire gleam now.
Indeed. A useful combination. It's how I detached the processing orb from the horse in the first place.
Great.
I'd step back if I were you.
Please step inside.
Finally. I think I'm in.
Then by all means, proceed.
But I could use this igniter if I find more places with fire gleam.
Focus on the task at hand, Aloy.
This whole place is flooded. And there's another gene-locked door on the other side. But that's where any Gaia backups would have been stored. I have to find a way to get over there. Well, this is familiar. Picking my way through ancient, crumbling ruins while you spy on me through my focus.
Stop waxing nostalgic and concentrate on finding a backup. Door's locked. But there's some kind of device next to it. It looks like this connects to the door, but it needs power. An energy cell. That did it.
My man Ted, harbinger of the end of times. What can I do for you?
What's above me?
Your modifications to Recluse Spider, the separate repositories for Gaia and Hades samples, well, the costs are off the charts. I'm gonna move testing of the Hades protocol to Zero Dawn headquarters next week.
Slow down, Hoss. Let me put it to you nursery school simple. Baby Hades is a vile little thing, and it's gotta stay in its crib. One slip and it'll cut off every data stream and power line it licks. That's why this dark and scary hole you made is perfect. Very hard to get an unauthorized signal out, so all the cyber nukes you were working on here didn't fly the coop. You know, like Drax.net-4. I think your boys nicknamed that one the Moldova Brain Hack.
Project.
Aw, thought you goons scrubbed this place squeaky clean. But your pal Trav went over it with a white glove and found the grime. No, here will do just fine for Hades. Later, teddy bear.
If this place was isolated from the outside, then any Gaia backup stored here wouldn't have been purged.
Safe from Ted Pharaoh's machinations to obliterate Gaia's Apollo database.
Can we talk about how ballsy Travis Tate is, though? He's a little bit odd, but you gotta respect him.
That's not gonna budge from here.
No secrets? Ah, there is a secret across the way.
What was this room for? Looks like there is another console that needs power. This console shut down. What do we have here? Elizabeth. And Travis Tate.
Ooh, boy! I tell you, Liz, what I just done gonna make you love me. I just imagine them far zenith rapscallions opening this fake guy we made for him. And I thought, what this really needs is a signature.
This isn't a prank, Travis.
I know. All I did was just script a couple of avatars. A little you, a little me. To deliver our message of doom, real personal-like.
Would you just send it?
Soon as it's done compiling, then you and me should celebrate. I brought party fixins, pizza rolls, absinthe, a couple of hacky sacks.
I'm heading back to Bryce as soon as this is done.
Color me confounded, Liz. How is it that someone like you, a paragon, damn near saint, could love this world so damn much, but no one in it? I mean, have you ever even had a friend?
Compile complete. Data file, Baron Promise, ready for transmission.
If you would, please.
Logic bomb's off. Here it comes, far as Z-nuts.
Just keeping the best of what you do, Travis.
Always admire you from afar, Liz. It's where my mama's grave. And she was religious.
Travis was wrong. Elizabeth was trying to make sure life had a future. She cared about everyone.
I'm not so sure. The exceptional walk a path of solitude, Aloy. As you and I are well aware of.
There's another panel up there that I should be able to pull open. I'll have to climb higher to reach it. Don't think my pullcaster can latch onto that from here. I'm gonna have to jump. I can't make that jump. But if I glide... There's more of the facility over there. I better take a look. Sliding in. What's in here? There's another locked door. What's that console next to it? Looks like this is connected to the door. It needs a code to open.
Balls, dude. How loud is it out there? Outside the noise dampening field? 150 decibels?
Well, I guess we got privacy. What's the hap, Trav?
You and me go back a ways. But I never saw you cheat no one. Why start with Far Zenith?
I was gonna tell you about it. They get a copy of Gaia, I get a spot on the Odyssey. But I told them, I said, make it 2 spots, because I'm bringing my friend Trav.
Gosh, Hank. Sounds like the dampening field done slipped. You all right? No, I'm cool. Okay, got a personal field right here, see? Now, I know your ears ain't working so well just now. But see that text transcribing every word I say? Good. While I dial the music out there up to 170 decibels, how about you type in that transmit code? There you go. And that's all of it? Cool. Thank you, Hank. We're done. Security? Hank Shaw is ready for collection. No, he's still breathing. Might want to bring a spatula, though.
Damn, Travis.
My focus might see something. Data here. From Travis Tate.
Trav here. Dug up some old files from Project Gossamer Thrall, back before Hades moved in. Ted ain't nearly as thorough as he thinks. What his little doobies had going on here, hooey! And using some naughty bits and pieces from the Ramses project at that. Hi, Munchkin Man. There's the Moldova brain hack, of course, but also up-and-coming little devils like the Know-It-All Memer and my personal favorite, Sovereign 7482. Now that's an apex predator. Assuming control of them TIDO bots and arming them with household appliances? Imagine tidying up after that. Gotta admit, it'd be fun to see him hunt in the wild. Give him a taste of good life before it's lights out. But nah, ain't gonna give in to temptation. Guess that's what I get for hanging around Lizzie. Or maybe I just don't want to lose that sweet Elysium deal. He said his favorite project is Sovereign 7482.
This place turned out a lot of malware before Zero Dawn took over. And one of them has a number. There we go.
The deal's off, Tilda. Zero Dawn got its ectogenic chambers. Far Zenith needs the Apollo database. There's no reason this incident...
You tried to steal Gaia.
I had nothing to do with it. and you punished those responsible. Your logic bomb has them scrambling to restore vital systems.
I'm really supposed to believe that you knew nothing about this?
Please, Liz. Humanity's chances are slim as is. You may not approve of our plan. But what if we're the only ones to survive? Don't you want us to have Apollo to remember our common past, our mistakes? I'm begging you.
Fine. You'll get your copy of Apollo.
Thank you. Let's speak again before...
Goodbye, Tilda. Time to let go.
Elizabeth sounded sad at the end. I think this was personal.
Indeed.
There's the door. Getting close.
See, that's why we lower the ladders. I forgot to pull the grate off. I'm why we can't have nice things.
Refreshing, I guess.
Why? How did you miss that? It was a straight drop. She's why we can't have nice things. You are like Papa. Carefully this time. Drop straight down. Be super dramatic. Use the thing. There we go. "84 years later."
Okay, so much for the flooded maze. I made it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside.
That thing is huge. It looks like the power's off, except for that console. It's damp in here, too. I hope the water hasn't corroded anything I need.
Like the backup. Start looking.
Genetic profile confirmed. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Do you wish to activate Recluse Spider?
I do.
Activating.
Okay, powering it up. That doesn't sound good.
appears to be unstable and very heavy. Be careful.
At least I've got power. And there's data here. Looks like this recluse spider thing is a testing apparatus for Gaia and Hades. I better take a look at that access panel.
Yes, get to it.
Okay. I think those circular pods are repositories. One loaded with Hades backups, the other with Gaia.
What are you waiting for?
Hades is down, but the Gaia repository is stuck.
So unstick it.
I need to detach the cable from the arms coupling. It's not exactly stable.
Let's hope you haven't damaged it.
Yeah, well, now that it's down, I should be able to access that pod. Got one. Two, in fact.
I was starting to get worried.
Data footprint low. 90% memory free.
That can't be right. Gaia was a vast superintelligence. You barely expected it.
Root kernel.
No subordinate functions.
It's not a full backup.
No. More like a seed from which Gaia's mind could grow if it had sub-functions with which to form a heuristic matrix.
So it's useless?
I'm afraid so. Without sub-function.
Ugh!
Aloy, you've done all you could.
For what? Nothing?
Maybe saving the world is too big a task for any one person. Even you.
Wait. It's useless without sub-functions, but there are sub-functions out there.
The original ones. Scattered to the winds when Gaia blew herself up? They could be anywhere. You can't find them in time. Even if you did, the mysterious signal mutated them just like Hades. You have no idea.
But I do. A good one. If it works.
It was with her. You found Minerva, but it won't connect.
It's close. Mountains west of Plainsong. Close enough for me to go get it. I was hoping to find all the sub-functions, but one's enough to get started, right?
It is. Recover Minerva. One could use it to launch Gaia's heuristic matrix.
And when she's conscious, she helps me find the other sub-functions. I go gather them.
And rebuild her piece by piece. Very clever.
Still think I can't save the world on my own?
Yes, well. About that.
Alert! Intruders! Alert!
Aloy, I need you to listen closely. These intruders want the same thing you do. Gaia reborn. It's why they're here.
Friends of yours?
No. They don't know me. The data pulse I transmitted indicated that a Gaia backup could be recovered here was anonymous. Now, they're very powerful, but they won't harm you. Not when they see who you are, what you are. A clone of Elizabeth Sobek, a genetic key with which they can reboot Gaia and rebuild the system. They need you.
I warned you, Silence.
For once, Aloy, submit to the inevitable. Open the hatch.
First I rebuild Gaia, save life on Earth, then I track you down and end yours!
I'm trying to help you here.
Try spying on me with that. There. New focus, spyware free. Okay. Think. I don't care how powerful they are. The only thing that can open that hatch is me. question is, can I find another way out? There's a current in the water. Not much, but maybe it's a way out.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
Excuse me?
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Looks promising. Beta. Do we have it? Fantastic. Did the pulse originate here?
Has someone...
Something wrong?
Shit!
Spectres, Beta! Well, any idea what the hell a clone of Elizabeth Sobek is doing here?
Maybe Gaia made one when it destroyed itself, a Hail Mary to repair the system.
Don't like the sound of that. Nah, don't like it. Don't want it.
But the
Nope. One's enough trouble. Eric.
Yeah?
Care to do a little downsizing?
Sure.
What if she sent the pulse?
Then that was foolish of her. But we got what we came for. So let's put it to use.
I snap a lot of necks in VR. But that certain tremor as life fades from the eyes. Ooh, no hollow quite gets it.
Keep flapping your mouth. It makes a nice target.
You actually think that primitive crap you got there can hurt me? This is gonna be fun. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Oh, this is gonna be an issue. 'Cause that don't do nothing to him.
I'm not hurting him. I need to be out of here. Maybe if I can bring the whole processor down? I gotta use that console to make it drop more. He's too close. I won't make it.
I mean, I think we could have made it, but whatever. Because, like, he's just walking and chilling. Hey, buddy, come over here.
Is that supposed to be a weapon? This kill's all mine.
There. Now I can break the couplings holding that thing up.
That's not gonna help you, girl.
Another one down.
What are you up to?
Ooh.
The pain makes you feel alive.
There we go.
Come on, shoot at me, not that rig. We were made for each other, little mouse.
No. You stay over there.
Quit fooling around!
Reckon that thing ain't gonna help, girl. Come on. Come at me.
Gotta cut the main stem! Stem's got a few couplings holding it up. Looks like there's 2 more couplings on the stem.
Fight me! Not that dumb machine!
Just 1 more!
I got a smell.
If that thing comes down, it's only gonna kill you!
Better than letting you have all the fun.
God damn it! What was that? Me killing what you wanted dead. What the hell did you think? The platform collapsed, body went with it.
Right. And since when don't you get what you want, huh?
Spectres, search.
Well, since I can't speak, I will. We're in trouble. We need to get out of here. Oh, goodness. Oh, I might be pushing it. Ah, but we're good. Oh, no, we're not. Oh! Okay, figure out where we need to go. Then grab a breath and get out of here.
Plasma will make quick work of it.
They're like super mecha corruptors. So, fun fact about the specters in this section, right here.
Fast.
You can actually kill these things by popping in and out of the vent. You can get on the ledge just close enough to be able to pull your weapon out and shoot at them, and then pop back inside. And yeah, you can do that if you want, but it takes a lot of time because our weapons are pretty weak right now. And I'm not going to bother with doing that for this particular game because we don't need to. It's more of just something I like to do for fun. It sucks that we have to like run and that we are going to possibly perish from lack of air because like there's a lot of really cool stuff down here. We need to explore. Let me up.
Looks like some kind of power room. Currents lead here. Promising. Perfect. I found...
Shh. It's okay. I'm here.
I've got it.
Hey, easy. Easy there. Hey. It's right here. And the way you were clutching it when I found you, I knew it was important.
Where are we?
An outpost of the Utaru tribe. Not far from where you fell.
How long?
2 days. Aloy,
There's no time. I found something. In the mountains
west of Plains Song. Yeah. Kept muttering it while I carried you. Look, Aloy, whatever it is that you found, you're in no shape to...
I will crawl, if I have to.
Okay, fine. But before you do that, there's someone you should talk to. An Utaru named Zoe. And she told me there's been trouble in those mountains. A cave spitting out deadly machines. Can't be a coincidence, right?
Why do we need her? Let's head for the cave.
It's in Utaru territory. Her territory. She can help us. You'll see.
Fine. Let's go see this marvelous Zoe then.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the seed rises as certain as stone.
Zoe?
She should be in bed.
Aloy doesn't really do should.
You're so right. Varl said I should talk to you about the machines in the mountains west of Plains Song. I am a grave singer. My place is here. We can talk once you've healed. What's wrong with it? Her. The name is Ray, not it. She's one of our land gods. And she's dying. But not just dying. She's suffering. Her condition is not your concern.
So, if anyone can help, it's Aloy.
May I? So what I'm about to do might look bad, but it will help. Spear. I still need to talk. Of course. But this way. The mountains, west of Plainsong. There trouble out there? The Utaru have trouble everywhere. Our fields blighted, our settlements abandoned. But the cave in the mountains is the worst of it. It is a sacred place. Fa, another of our land gods, went inside weeks ago, but she hasn't emerged. Killer machines pour out instead, threatening to overwhelm us. It's never happened before.
Wouldn't be your first sacred cave.
You called yourself a grave singer. What does that mean? To all living things, an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for. But I never thought I would have to sing for one of our land gods. I don't even know if Ray heard me. What you did soothed her more than I ever could.
It's not your fault, Saul. And without the second sight, there's nothing more you could have done.
Are we seeing how Varl looks at her?
So the cave is sacred because machines like Ray and the one you call Fa go inside? Yes. Before the derangement, each land god left the fields and made a pilgrimage to the cave. Always in the same order. Doe first, then Ray, then me, and so on. Spattered with soil from their labors. Each reappeared 2 days later, shining anew, without so much as a scratch. All soil and ornaments of worship washed away. The tribe celebrated each return as one of the 8 hallowed festivals of our calendar. But the derangement changed the cycle. Yes, or so we thought. Over time, the land gods stopped the ritual, becoming crazed and brittle. But 3 weeks ago, Fa trudged inside. The entire tribe lifted their voices in song, praying that the cycle had begun again. Fa has not emerged. What has are machines built to kill.
Are machines being made inside? Like in a cauldron?
Sounds like it. But the way these land gods come and go, it's not like anything I've seen before. Ray and other machines like her, you call them gods? Land gods, yes.
For generations, they provided for us, seeding and harvesting the fields of Plainsong. Food for all. A miracle of endless bounty.
A farm, run by machines.
More than a farm. A blessed land, providing sustenance for my people. Until the derangement.
So what happened to the land gods after the derangement?
They faltered, year by year. Once they were peaceful. Now they turn on us when we approach, even attack us. They'd always enriched the soil, but for several seasons they've glutted it endlessly with mulch. The fields have turned fetid. A blight that keeps spreading, even beyond our lands. We used to have food for all. Now we barely have enough to feed our children.
Must be over-fertilization. Spread by spores, maybe?
I don't know. That's not even the end of it. Each land god used to visit the sacred cave once a year, but no longer. Without the rituals of renewal, they've fallen apart. Like Ray. They're dying. And my tribe with them.
You said the tribe has trouble with its fields and settlements.
Yes. Whereas once the land gods harvested endless bounty from the fields, now they sow a poisonous blight. War brews among the Tenakth, so their rebels prowl our outskirts. And the machines grow ever more aggressive, hemming us in, forcing us to desert distant villages. Now they're even coming out of our sacred cave. Many in the tribe fear our days are dwindling.
I wish I could tell you it was better everywhere else.
Not that we're gonna lose hope.
Thanks for taking us in.
Varl's the one that carried you across the wilds.
I doubt anyone else here would have let us in. Or stayed by my side to make sure Aloy was comfortable. We were lucky to find you.
I could say the same thing.
Sounds like you two have been spending a lot of time together.
I wish it hadn't taken an injury to make that happen. I hope you feel better. And soon.
I need to get into their cave.
What? No one does that.
Well, it's time to make an exception.
It belongs to the land gods.
Look, so there is something inside there. Something that could solve problems all over the world. The storms, the derangement. Maybe even your broken land gods.
What could possibly do all that?
A spirit?
Yeah. Something like that.
I could journey back to Plainsong. Assemble the chorus. Tell how you soothed Ray. Ask their permission to go inside.
Great. I'll get my things.
She needs rest.
You don't have to tell me.
I'm fine.
Assembling the chorus will take time. Heal first, then join me.
Fine. Bed rest. I got it.
She does not need you to help her heal. You could come with me to Plainsong. Lend your voice to mine as I try to persuade the chorus. It might help her cause.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid she might run off.
Really? Very well. Later then.
Zoe, wait. It's not, that I don't want to go with you. It's just that
Is that what you were trying to say?
Yes?
Then I look forward to more conversation.
Yeah. Me too. You're supposed to be resting.
Laurel. You should go with her. I'll get better on my own.
You trying to get rid of me so you can...
No. Not this time. I'll meet up with you in Plainsong when I'm ready.
You sure about this?
Yes. Go. Get out of here.
Okay. So, wait.
Who are they? Okay, all healed up.
Oh, well, good for Varl. And also good for Aloy to get all healed up. The first time I ever played Forbidden West, when it first released, there was actually a scene after she fell in the river. There was a cutscene that showed her how she got hurt, pretty much. She hit a rock wrapped around it. Definitely fractured a few ribs, bruised the hell out of her leg for sure. It messed her up. I don't know why they took it out. If they took it out at all. Maybe I imagined it. Who knows? But, yeah, she was definitely...
Now this Outlander.
You got a problem with me? We can fight. But,
So Ray. Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe?
Yeah, I think it's cute.
Another Outlander strutting around like she owns this land.
Okay, let's talk.
What do you want?
Is there some sort of problem?
The problem is foreigners. You're the second one I've seen today. Sooner you all go, the better this soil will be. Less chance of bad seeds taking root.
I would have thought easing your land god's pain would have earned some goodwill around here, but...
Ray is going to die anyway, just like all of us. Meanwhile, Outlanders come, taking what little we have left. Just like that Karja huntress I saw earlier. All dressed up like a bird, dragging an Utaru girl behind her like a slave. Called the girl a thrush. Never heard that before. Must be some old Karja curse.
Wait, a Karja huntress with an Utaru thrush.
What, am I talking to myself here? Yes. Saw them just today running southwest, likely to their deaths. Can't harvest the stinger fruit there. Too many machines. Poor Utaru girl, whoever she is. May her seeds find fertile soil.
I know you didn't mean to, but you may have just helped me find an old friend. Thanks.
Don't need your thanks. Don't want it.
Okay, well, they have issues. But that definitely does sound familiar. I believe we know somebody.
I need to meet Varl and Zoe in Plainsong. Ask the chorus if we can go into their sacred cave.
Hi, Munchkin.
One of us should be inside. If I can get it, I can reboot Gaia. And then maybe we can figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. But first, I might want to head southwest to find an old friend. See what she's doing out here. And maybe explore a little.
Hi, buddy. We're gonna find Talana later.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus. A Tallneck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
We're gonna be doing that first.
That sound. The Tallneck must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area.
Well, I've got some news for you.
So these people can be found scattered all around the map at different campfires. They spread rumors, and they are super
Red,
useful.
Better gear up if you're going into Utaru territory, Red. The Tenakth have been raiding villages all over the plains, riding machines no less. Though I hear the village of Riverhim up north's been putting up a fight.
Thanks for the advice. Maybe Riverham could use some backup.
As you can see, they provide quests. Quick save. So, it's super useful to listen to rumor whenever you get a chance. Alright. This isn't going to be easy. But I believe in us.
It's like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
You don't see anything. I'm probably gonna have to take it out because of location.
The machine could swoop down on me if I'm not careful.
Ooh, that was close. You almost took out all my health. Don't do that again. Oh, there's two of you. Nice try, buddy. Do a good hunt. Let's see what we got here.
Power generator. That looks dead.
The Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibits, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic holo experience. Want to see our antennas moving down the tracks? Ping our visitors' information center to get dates and viewing times. We have a November special. We're getting ready for the 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows its orbital path above the Western Grand Array. Book early bird tickets, and receive a complimentary holo sculpture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off all implants and digital devices when visiting the premises. Okay, there should be a core around here somewhere.
There has to be a way out of this thing. No more of those. A console. No power, though. Can't climb any higher, but it looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning, one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math, after all. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A good place to start, I'll go check Doe and Ray. They've been sluggish lately. Might have to clean their alignment rotors again.
A power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going. There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier. Let's see what this thing does. Looks like I'm in luck. Something's wrong.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Sherry's jammed. I'm still not high enough to reach the tallneck. If I untangle the dish, let me climb higher. Nice. Actually worked. I should be able to get to that tall neck now. Just gotta find the right spot. Looks like I might need to glide onto the tall neck. Just gotta time it right.
Well, while we wait for him to come around, how's everybody doing? How's everybody vibing? Look at that, that's neat. It's such a pretty game. Just waiting on you, buddy.
Going down. There we go. Time to override the big guy. It's all right. Almost done. There. Tallneck sent map data to other machines, and now it's mine. It must be plain song. These fields aren't looking too good.
Alright, we've got part of the map revealed. Kinda. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. I have a munchkin man in my lap. He's doing the loud purrs.
The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
I probably should have just run straight through the fields, but oh well, we're here.
The Utaru's land gods. So are the fields with blight. It's like they're still following their programming. Even though it's killing everything.
I got stuck. But it's fine. Munchkin man, honey. I love the sound of the Utaru tribe's people singing and humming. It's so beautiful. Rumor.
There's Varl and Zoe.
And people we know. Rumor first.
An outlander in plains. A word of warning. Avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Good to know. Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech. Maybe worth taking a look.
Zoe, is something wrong?
I hope your friend is ready for what lies ahead.
Aloy has handled harder problems than this.
I wish I showed her confidence.
I'm here, as promised. That's singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request. They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone, but Varl saw that what you did with Ray could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs, and even with my mother, once or twice.
Nice job. You can handle the politics from now on?
Oh no, I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
I get that the cave is sacred, but how did asking to go inside cause such a fuss?
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe and most in the chorus want to keep doing what we have for generations, which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change, or extreme measures. Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so. So you put fortifications around the cave?
Just some wooden barricades. We don't have the stonecraft of the Karja or Oseram. It is our archers of the cordon that truly hold the machines back. They withstand new attacks every day. I hope they can hold out.
What machines are coming out of the cave? Scavengers
and hunter-killers. But They're tougher than any we fought before. More vicious, with a strange purple glow.
Sounds familiar.
You've fought machines like these?
If they are what I think they are, then yeah. There may be a whole other problem in that cave. All the more reason for me to get inside and figure it out. So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
We will definitely resupply because I am out of my medicinal herbs in my pouch. And we're gonna pick up side quests. We are not gonna activate them, but we are gonna pick them up.
It's been some time. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Walking fields of plenty, my friend.
Up to strike later?
So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier who took down Regala's champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
What's a Tanakh doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds. You should come by, it's just northwest of here. Bet a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could. Maybe I'll see you there.
We're gonna check out what this person has for sale.
I prefer the sound of machines to singing.
What you got here? Nothing I really want. I'm not a fan of these style of bows because they have a very sharp, quick shot to them. And I like to be able to be slow and focus with my shots and hold them if I need to. We'll come across better stuff.
Halt, Outlander. The chorus is still deliberating.
What does she hope to accomplish here?
Meant to go in here.
Nervous?
We have a Stitcher. Nothing that we can buy.
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus. I hope this works.
Would you
It'll be worth it, so you'll see.
This person is a lot of fun.
You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
Shonen, of course you've been made a mod. Why wouldn't you be made a mod? Also, this is the dyer. I freaking love the dyer. This is why I've been gathering all those flowers that grow on the edges of the cliffs. I like the look of Grey Dawn, but that's more of a greenish blue than like a true blue. The Frozen Wilds looks neat. It's very pretty. We'll do this one for now.
They're beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tanakh dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
They know what's best for us.
these people gathered. Reminds me of Mother's heart back in Lenora's sacred lands. Everyone would crowd around to hear what the matriarchs had to say.
Be well. Do you need rations, Hunter?
Resonator buildup, resonator blast, potion proficiency, stealth tear, weapon stamina, and stealth ranged. Meh.
Guess you'll try my cooking some other time.
I feel like there's other people that we're missing. I think they're across the way there.
Making good use of this.
May the sun shine upon you.
No, we didn't make it.
Good day.
You met.
Not going to join in singing?
The only singing I do is with my blade.
Have you ever been to that
May you always walk in fields of plenty, hunters. But it's not going to happen.
Herbalist, potions and things. We don't have space. Oh, but I can buy pieces from you. Duly noted. That'll be useful to remember for whenever I need to do upgrades. Okay, I think that's everybody that you can meet. Wish it would just show you.
Don't get me wrong.
So the singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
All right, let's go talk to them.
Huh? Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. And if I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story. And what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave. Only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
We weaken. We die. And become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Yes. Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a point.
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
And this lone outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
What's happening? Was that from the cordon?
It's an alarm!
Machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Then off we go.
This way! Out the gate and around!
I think I like Zoe. She's starting to grow on me.
Fighting in the fields ahead.
Hi there.
These machines don't look normal.
We've seen these machines before. Hunter killers.
They must have come from the cordon. The others will defend Plainsong. We have to move. Do you really think we can do something about all of this?
If I'm right, then yeah.
Are you sitting this out?
I didn't know we were fighting. You just said that keep running and that they would defend themselves.
Don't stand too close.
More machines!
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just Minerva and a missing land god in that cave.
Machines are everywhere. This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon. More machines!
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
The land will reclaim them!
That's my target!
Time to fight.
Woohoo!
That's how it's done!
There.
Right. Would a shock attack hurt it?
It would, but I don't have shock ammo. So we're doing what we got.
Take them out! Now finish them! Let the hunt begin! Be careful, Aloy!
Ooh, oh goodness. Oh goodness golly, I almost died there. Oh, I had like 4 health.
You are an exceptional one, aren't you? I can tell.
I'll stash this away for later.
We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything. Cordon. Or what's left of it.
So many dead.
They will be mourned when the time is right. For now, we must keep going. Into the cave. We shouldn't linger here.
Got another new outfit, the Utaru Whisperer. It's something. Looks like it works well for Silent Strike, though. We'll keep that in mind.
May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall. Made of light. We'll have to find a way around.
We'll follow your lead, Aloy.
Up here! I'll pick these up.
What's that ahead?
Like a cauldron door. To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these. On the temple. Just like this.
There's blue light on the door.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'll help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything. Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place?
Machines. Not like any you've seen before. Machines in here. We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you, Aloy. They still haven't seen us. They're onto us. You think you can hunt me? Hang in there, Aloy! You won't get me that easy.
Time to follow up! Got him.
So this is a cauldron, where machines are born.
It looks like one, but... if the land gods come and go, then they aren't just made here. They're being repaired, too.
And the spirit you're after is in here?
Minerva? Maybe, but I have a feeling that's not all. Through here.
Those cables are glowing.
I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I said, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killer machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay.
Huh. Standing on this floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up. It didn't work. I think the gears have to be in the right spot to lock into place.
How are you doing, Zoe?
This place was meant for the land gods. No Utaru has ever set foot in here. But I had to, right? To help you in any way.
Should be able to climb all the way
Find
up here.
Fa.
You did the right thing, Zoe. And there she goes. What
that thing beyond the wall?
More pillars.
Massive.
Might be a way across, if I can get them into the right position. Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down? This crate should be heavy enough.
Did you find a way across, Aloy?
I'm working on it. That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now.
Yeah. It reveals things. Lights, images, glyphs. Weaknesses on the machine. No.
There. Should be able to get across now.
Now you.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy! How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
So close.
You almost have it.
One down, two to go. Good aim. Okay, now I can cross. Festus's cables are all over that node. But maybe I can override it.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
How do we cross? Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
Whoa! That was quite a jump.
Okay, now, how to get up to the node?
All this metal. Cold winter in here.
All right, let's see what we can do.
You made it.
Come on over, you two.
I know it feels weird for me to watch them cross or climb up every time, but I have had them get stuck before, and I've had to, like, go and like push their characters around to try to get them to move correctly. They're safely sorry.
Prime armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activate.
Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side?
Begin fueling.
Glide in?
Unit G Mark 1. Increase throughput by 20%. Engage active distribution. 1 Zeta.
We're just not going to bother with that again.
Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers. These carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
24.
Laurel, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Assessment alpha.
Ride's over. Okay.
Cycle
Now
auxiliary pipelines 9HX.
There's the node.
Assessment complete. Increase incendiary loadout for Unit G Mark 1.
Who is Hephaestus? What does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
More of those cables covering that door. Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her?
Turn it into a weapon. Which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do.
Laurel, are you ready?
We have to get down there.
Let's think before we move. It is no longer a plow horn. It is a grim horn. It is weak against acid, which is good. We have acid. And purge water. I believe we have a couple of purge water traps on us. Let me check. We do. We have 3. Perfect. Looks like we might be activating it down there. So we'll place our traps over there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
You say it would be overkill. I say it would be just right. Let's be mindful that there are entry points for other machines that come in. I think we're as ready to go as we're going to be. Let's eat a meal real quick. I should have one more meal. I do bitter brew bower, which is useful for concentration, and let's get our small health potion set up and ready.
Intrusion detected. Deploying G-Mark 1.
Here we go. I'm sorry. Spot it. Gotta move.
Good to be on the hunt. More machines are coming.
We'll take care of it. And I'll get the big guy. If I can detach them, I can use them against it. Oh! All right, next idea. Oh! Done.
That was the last machine. Let's press...
Warning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
One step at a time. But it starts now.
Identify destroyer
Not this time, Festus!
to compensate. Retreat. Network. Nothing is inevitable.
Not bad.
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
That was a heck of a fight.
Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
They must be overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines.
And you can learn this?
Let's find out. Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. Some of the data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility. Immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Okay. We're just gonna keep going. Like white people in a horror movie.
What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility's systems.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft. Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the Blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up? Pipe's up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them? Another shaft. Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Alert. System core penetrated.
No! Minerva? I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Will I cease?
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
So this was supposed to be a lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look. Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone.
of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy. The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek.
So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction, instead of salvation. Well, this is not good. You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All 3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
I'm not gonna click that because I think we understand why we're waiting to subdue Hephaestus. We understand.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus. When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable sub-functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory. My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Ether, somewhere in Tenakth territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
We're gonna start small. We're gonna go and we're gonna grab Ether first.
I think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
What's this thing?
Gaia? What is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already. And it seems like there are more out there. Drone's reconnected now.
Good choice.
Neat. That's actually really freaking neat. I'm gonna check real quick and make sure that there's no extra dialogue. I know that there's a lot of dialogue. I warned at the beginning. Double the dialogue. So much dialogue. But I'm gonna check real quick.
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy. What would you like to discuss?
See you later, Gaia.
Okay.
Until
Just wanted
next
to make
time,
sure.
Aloy.
Keep your judgment to yourself. It's better to check and be wrong than to not check at all and be super wrong.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Got so many options. Where's my coin? Heads to the east, tails to the west. Okay. To the west.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like... training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now, and like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else. Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
Alright, we have made it to the West. Horizon Forbidden West Part 3. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream right here. I'm going to start it back up in about 5-10 minutes. I am going to do timestamps in the comments for the main missions. And then I'm going to hop back on and we're going to keep playing for a couple more hours. Yeah. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with me and Aloy and unravel this insane story. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.